Did you just say what I think you just said, Kanye? Now, alright. I've been knowing about you, Kanye West. A lot of people always give me flack because they say I never was a Kanye fan. I never was no deep Kanye West fan. I've always loved his production. I loved him as a producer. I knew of him as a producer. You know, I knew of him as someone that was making just had a different sound. It's like okay, it was like the sound. See, I'm a music engineer and I'm a recording artist and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I got my degree in it, so I can say this. Okay, at that time, what I'm saying, that little Kanye sound really kind of to me, always will to me, kind of started with Dre on that Chronic 2001. Just that little, if you just listen to that little drum pattern, then Hitman started, and that little drum pattern on like Explosive, you know what I'm saying? And then it elevated from there to where, you know what I'm saying, with Kanye West with the on the one song with Scarface and Beans and shit. What song was that? Yeah, the one with Beans and Scarface and Jay on that Dynasty album. I can't think of the name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't think of the name. But no, as I'm sitting on the porch and as I keep going on, I remember Kanye West doing all these great beats. One of my favorite beat makers. I never respected him. I never really put him as a top tier lyricist. Whatever y'all, see, everybody got their own little thing of artistry and everything. So I'm not going to, I'll never take away from his art and his creativity. I'll never that because he is a very creative man. Or at least he was. Because after that shit I heard this nigga just say on TMZ, I'm like, Nick, are you fucking serious? It's just like you are for real, like, and I know I see some memes, I see some other shit like that or whatever, man. But it's like, bruh, you done actually turned into that sunken place character and Get Out. You really are that nigga now. I can't believe it. You are that motherfucker now. I'm just, I'm just so in shock because it's like, this motherfucker, he just, because I remember when he made this statement about George Bush don't like black people. And to be honest with you, that's when he was at the top of his game. When he was coming college dropout, then it was late registration, and then graduation. Then after that, that's when I stopped really getting into Kanye West. Then when I say, oh, you know what, that's the sad part, because I don't even, that beautiful fantasy, that's how I know I don't want to be disrespectful to you Kanye fans. But I don't even really know the guy. I never, because it's like, I don't know what it was since I stopped paying attention. But he would come up with, it was just so many great hits off that album. So I can understand why I would say production wise and everything, that was his best or the most productive, creative album ever. And I can't that the most commercially successful, whatever the fuck it was, because man, it was some deep shit on that. But this ain't that Kanye West no more. This nigga done sold out completely. And I'm not even gonna go in what, because the dude on TMZ did it for me. I see the interview. I think that's why I'm just sitting here and it's just shocked, like, nigga, are you for real? Are you serious? Is that bad? Well, I guess you gonna make fun of my hair long. I still got my hair and shit, but whatever. I don't care, but you that lost, nigga? For real? I mean, I ain't gonna go on that. The the pussy got your shit with that white pussy got you wrapped up so good that you ain't forgetting yourself. No, no, I'm not gonna even say that because it was even before that. And somebody was trying to tell me that he's just doing it for publicity. And that's why I didn't even, at first, I didn't even want to make a video about Kanye. I didn't even want to say nothing about Kanye. What's the point? Everybody said what they had to say about Kanye. What's the fucking point? But when I just saw him, it's like you just think he's just an attention hoe. I said, yeah, he's an attention hoe. An attention hoe. He just wants he wants all the motherfucking notoriety in the world. He wants all of this just to sell his album. But no, bro, no. And you know what's the crazy part? Like, and even it's like, even if he was ribbing, it's like, bruh, like if that's the sunken place. Ugh. If that's, I mean, because even me, and I'm a motherfucker that, is the way I'm talking, I'm a motherfucker that don't, I'll say anything I goddamn want. I'll say whatever the fuck. Mr. Form whatever and shit like that. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. But it's just, I just actually sat here in shock for something because I'm like, this nigga's that gone? You that gone? You that lost? I shouldn't even have to make the video shouldn't even be that damn long. But you that lost now, nigga? You made all this albums and all this shit and college dropout and late registration and you saying all this shit and then you saying what Obama didn't do for Chicago, what he didn't do for black people. But you support this motherfucker and he's exactly the demon. He's one of those demons to us. And you don't see that. If this is a new metamorphism, whatever the fuck it is, dude, I don't know. Shit crazy. This nigga just, slavery was a choice. And it's like the crazy part, that's the thing that made me make the video because I sat here and thought about it like, it's a choice. And and the crazy part is, when those black people's making those choices, like, no, motherfucker, you ain't taking me, they got killed and they got raped. That was a premeditated, it was premeditated. How they just, that's what makes it so bad. It's like, ugh. And I'm not saying it's all white because it's not all white people. It's never, no, it's not all white people. No, 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 no. And, and white people's been getting the brunt of what their ancestors has got, and a lot of them don't deserve. A lot of them don't deserve a majority. A lot of, I can't say majority because this is some fact that, like, I don't know. I don't know what it's like. This makes you go back to, makes you open up and makes you think like, okay, this is what it's like being white and shit. So maybe Obama had to come in for a minute because this makes you think like, okay, now you know it was a black man in office and shit like that, and it just really felt like the same for real because it's like, no matter what, this man, it just felt more like Obama was overpowered the whole time. You knew he was just overpowered the whole time because if all this shit changed, and a lot of shit did come out of the Obama that was good. It's just that they always want to put out the bet and fake news with whatever and shit. Whatever he didn't have enough guts to do this and do that, but this man is. I put it like this: I'm not no angel. I'm not a saint. But he's everything I fucking hate about this motherfucking country, and he's everything that I hate about this world. He's one of those kind of souls. That's why. So if you're a soul sucking, flesh eating animal, you deserve each other. You deserve each other. You deserve the backlash.